Hello and welcome to this introductory video on reflection. In this video we're going to take a closer look at this fundamental interaction of light with some material in order to explore exactly how reflection affects a ray and some of the cool effects that that can have. So the basic idea and the basic guiding principle and rule for this is that if you have light which is coming towards some surface, then it hits that surface at some angle to the normal of that surface. So we can call that the incident angle theta I. Well, it's going to bounce off of that surface at an angle theta outgoing, say theta O, such that this angle going out is the same as the angle coming in. So we just know that theta out equals theta I. All right. Now we'll officially measure this angle with respect to the normal because that's useful and consistent with what we need to do in other cases. But you do realize, of course, that if these angles are the same, then for this particular setup, you could also talk about the angle with respect to the surface. Those are also the same. So if those are the same, then these angles here are also identical to each other. But for the sake of simplicity, stick with talking about it in terms of what's going on with the normal. Now this is the fundamental interaction. It gets a little bit more complicated if the surface is curved, but not really, because again, it's with respect to the normal. So you just draw in the normal and you know how you're going to reflect off that curved surface. But what that does mean is if I've got light from the same source, say now headed over here, and I draw in my normal, then that one will go and reflect that way. So you can see that the same sort of source would be reflecting into different locations, which is pretty cool with this rounded thing. And brings us to the next point. When you have a nice smooth surface like this, which is truly smooth at the level of light being able to interact with it, that is how you get these mirrors that give you nice clean images and reflections of things. When you have a more jagged surface, so we'll just draw one above here. When you have a more jagged surface, then as the light comes in, it's going to hit and reflect depending on what the normal at that particular point of collision is. It might go that way. When this one hits there, it might go up there, depending if my normal's there, and so on and so forth. So depending on where I'm hitting this thing, there's my normal there, I might go like that. So you can see that light is getting scattered all over the place. So this rough surface is why most things are actually not good mirrors. And this phenomenon of the light being sent in all different directions is what we call diffusion.